Hello and welcome to your latest installment from the CDNN News Desk. It's been a while, but we are finally back on a new survival world and in a new year. Let's first take a look at the new CDNN studio and discuss our plans for the future. Well, this is it. Welcome to the Survival 5 Cyberdog News Network, located in Lyon on the Shepherd server. This will be where we write, record and edit all videos in the future. With not one, but two main sets, we are ready to cover anything. And so we will, because after all, the main goal of the CDNN is to bring community news to all cyberdogs. But for that, we need your help. During every month, you will have the ability to submit new items. For more information and for a link to the submission form, have a look in the description of this video. There's more news from Lyon, or rather not news, but in case you haven't seen it, there was a spectacular fireworks show held in the Shepherd City, lasting an astonishing 20 minutes with live music to celebrate the new year. Of course, the CDNN was there to record it. So if you missed it, there will be a link to the video down below. For now, enjoy some short highlights of the show. There's more news surrounding the New Year's because during the month of January, cyberdogs had the chance to compete in another installment of the Wiki Reflections. There were prizes for Best New Base Article, Best Update to an Existing Article, and for the Most Active Editor. Winners will receive a DCD prize and a special trophy on the Wiki profile. On top of that, anyone who contributed to the Wiki during the past month will receive a silver trophy. Now, as of writing, the winners have not yet been announced, so keep an eye on our socials for that. Speaking of socials, if you follow us on Twitter, you might already know that activity there has pretty much quadrupled over the past couple of weeks, including many posts about community events and even player bases. So, if you have anything to share with other cyberdogs, maybe a cool picture of an SRN line opening, be sure to post it in the appropriate channels in our Discord server. And who knows, it might appear on Twitter. Now, onto some news about the public networks on Dogcraft, starting with the Road and Horse network, because they've just finished constructing the biggest road in RHN history. It is the southern part of the Shepherd Turnpike with a staggering length of 11.1 kilometers. Another project that has seen a lot of progress since the beginning of Survival 5 is of course the SRN. Now, obviously I could sit here myself announcing everything they've done over the last couple of months, but the line managers have taken things in their own hands and sent over a video for us to enjoy.
Hello and welcome to this SRN update for the CDNN. Things have been quite busy for the network in the past few months, and we'll take you through all the big developments in this segment.
One of the big changes we have seen was a new face joining the line manager team in January. Ztace has taken up the mantle of Akita West line manager, and we can't wait to work more with him in the future.
Now, let's take a brief look back on some of the stations which have opened up on the network recently. Some great looking builds there. We also have some small teasers for stations our line manager team have been busy working on recently. Expect to see some line openings for them soon.
I don't even know if I'm punching the right person.
I'm gonna have one, so I just...
I mean, this is a great time to tell you that my PvP's disabled, but you know.
Yes. Oh god.
It's more just the action of punching rather than anything.
That's all about we have this time for the SRN update segment. Before we go, we would like to say a huge thank you to all the people that participated in the build sessions, donated materials, or just turned up for line openings. Without your help and support, this project would not be possible. Until next time, this is the SRN team signing off. Choo choo!
Great stuff from the SRN. I can't wait to see what you all do in 2023. The Connected Seas Coalition is another project with some amazing progress to show, and they even have something very exciting to share with us. But more on it later, because some breaking news has just reached the CDNN. The Dogcraft creative team has seen a shift in management with the unfortunate departure of Summerflower. 3 new managers have been appointed: the White Tiger, Dutch Soccer, and Etta de Zeta. Congratulations to them, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing all the amazing events you will undoubtedly create. Now with that out of the way, it is time to get back to our regular program, because the CSC has something exciting to share with everyone. Roll the clip. So here in the studio right here, I've got Moltenator and Lightning Strike to talk a little bit more about the Connected Seas Coalition. Welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having us, XP. I'll second that entirely.
So I've got a couple of questions for you. For some of the viewers that might not know what the CSC actually is, could you, in a nutshell, explain to us what it actually does?
The CSC is a transport network. We focus on water travel, so literally joining up the seas of Dog. We are looking to promote the culture and floating, water, and of all of that, and hopefully making it easy for players to get around in a more new way.
Very nice. And was there a specific thing that inspired you to start this new community project?
I think we were mainly looking at the fact that obviously we have 4 worlds in Survival 5, and it's a big task to get stuff sorted for a network on all 4 worlds. So we were thinking, let's just try a competition, get some new faces involved with the project, and just see what gets built over the course of a month. And once we've got those ports that have been built, we can then work at trying to connect them all together and create a network out of that. So that is the plan.
It's a really nice idea. So you sent over quite a nice video with a very exciting announcement about the Connected Seas competition. Could you tell us something more about it? What do cyberdogs need to know before participating?
Well, as Montenator says, the idea is basically to let players' creativity run free and allow them to contribute to the network in a way that is also empowering to the rest of the community. So the idea is you build a port, submit it to the competition, and then we'll have a team of Dogcrafters who we've been mulling over for a while, shall we say. Review your port, judge it in several categories. We've got most innovative, got most beautiful, most accessible, and what was the other one? My brain has failed. Can we edit this in post?
So in the meantime, let me ask you another question. So you mentioned something about prizes in the video, which is obviously something people are very interested in. Could you tell us something more? What are the prizes people can get?
So the plan is regarding prizes, we're going to have some commemorative stuff as well, some things like special banners and stuff like that we will have. And as a more physical thing to have in the world, if your port ends up being, one of the winners of the competition, you'll get like a special plaque set up in the port to say, oh yeah, this is one of the winning ports. It's almost like a Michelin star for the CSC or something like that. But there's also a goodie box that players will get filled with like kind of valuable nautical themed items, which we're setting up at the moment, and we'll hopefully get like the contents of it finalized at some point soon.
Oh, really nice. So, do you have anything else to add? This is your moment.
Yes. When you're building a port, consider, first of all, consider the 4 categories that you're going to be judged in. There's accessibility, so how easy your port is to navigate around. Don't make an unintentional mob farm. There's connectivity, so the different places in the world it joins up and how well it does that. Innovation, you've got any fantastic new ideas for CSC designs, we'd love to see them. And finally, beauty. If you've got a wonderful piece of architecture for us that fits the landscape perfectly, this is your chance to show it off. There are also going to be winners assigned for each of the 4 worlds. So if there's some way, though, doesn't have a lot of interest in ports right now, maybe consider building there. You might get a little bit of advantage in the running.
Okay, sweet. So, thank you so much for your time. I'm very excited to see what this will bring. And it's been an honor having you here. I can't wait to see all the submissions. And who knows, maybe we'll see you back in the studio in the future. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, TXP. Can't wait to see what people build.
In the beginning of Survival 5, it was announced that we would have not 2, but 4 worlds, making it a lot of work for the SRN to focus on all of them. And this was when the community real network stepped in. Since then, they've made a lot of progress, and I'm excited to see more of it. So here's a clip straight from the CRN with some updates about the network.
XP Modder here with an update on the Community Rail network. The CRN has seen quite a bit of activity this month. On Labrador we saw major progress on the West Line starting from Spawn, the first section being almost completed by me. The first station had already been worked on by Nick Matthew 63. Additionally, we saw some good progress on the second section of the West Line by James Longstrider. On Corgi we saw the completion and posting of the official network map. Finally, the CRN is always accepting donations of materials, especially powered rails or gold and redstone for these are always sought after. You can donate materials at Mina905's back at the station on Corgi. For more info, join us on our Discord.
Really nice update video from the CRN, and lovely map as well. I'm sure that will see a lot of use to everyone visiting the network. And that's all for community updates. Thanks to everyone who sent over news articles and clips for this CDNN episode. And remember, if you have anything to share, make sure to read the instructions in the description. But I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. I want to thank everyone on screen right now for helping put together this first CDNN episode of Survival 5 and 2023. It's been an absolute blast making it, but I couldn't have done it without all of you. So thank you. And thanks everyone for watching as well. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.